was a student.
Yeah.
That kind of helped. And I guess because I had so much to talk about Nigeria, they're
always
always interested
interested
to hear about
yeah.
the culture, the traditions, like things like
Yeah.
that. You know, so it was really cool. I kind of had fun, you know.
That's nice.
Yeah, but I just didn't have like a friend
Right.
still because I felt a little bit out of place and I don't like pets like that, like dogs.
Yeah,
Everybody
and
has
everyone,
dogs.
yeah. I don't go to school.
I don't go to
school.
Me too. So it's whatever happens in school
Yeah,
stays
stays
there,
there,
and I
yeah.
leave. And it's like I never really had that
Closure.
that closeness when it comes to being friends with someone while I was in school. Well, except when I started my clinicals, and then oh god, that was a struggle. I thought I was smart though. Nurses school humbled me. It humbled me.
Yeah, I felt so dumb when I started college.
Yeah.
I was like so confused about everything. I was like, this is not me, but the system is different, and
It is.
I'm having to work and school like 40 hours and sometimes more, and still do schools. Like,
Yeah.
it's tough, but we just
We're
have to
here.
do what it got to
Yeah.
do. So otherwise, we'll be broke.
Oh.
And we refuse to be broke.
No, we can't be broke.
We
here.
cannot be broke.
I forgot to mention that there's this TSI exam you have to write
Yeah.
before you can start, going to school here. I failed it. So I had, it's like there are 3 passes: maths, English, and writing.
Yeah.
I failed the writing part
Yeah.
because like not the writing, the reading part. So maths, reading, and writing.
Okay.
So I passed the maths, I passed the writing, but the reading part, because I never really understood. They'll
Right.
tell you like to paraphrase, to do all
Yeah.
those things, and I'm like,
I as you're explaining, I just remembered I had to take that also before getting into LMC.
yeah.
And I did it twice. The first time I did, my math was perfect. It was
Yeah.
great. They were so surprised. Like, this is a really good math score, but what's up with your English? I'm like,
Well, that's not our first language, yo.
I'm like,
Oh my
I
god.
don't know. So I had to take it again. I was a bit sad, but the second time I just passed above one
One point.
1 point. Otherwise, I would have. I don't know what.
The second, when I took it and I passed it, I actually passed it well because I was so angry at myself. That's one thing. It's like whenever something happens and I feel
Yeah.
like I failed or I didn't do good, it
Yeah.
kind of gives me like this
And
motivation.
annoyance,
Yeah,
and you're like,
the
I'm done.
anger gives me like this motivation to want to get it. So I went on YouTube.
I was angry, but work too was there. I was just like, Mama, yeah, I'm trying to read that. I don't understand what they're saying. Just help me like get through and so far.
And prayer also helps. Like
Yeah.
one of the things, like I said, that really helped me through the whole journey was praying. I cannot overemphasize like the like prayer, because like before I came to the country, that was going on, and even after I got here, the first few years, I'm not gonna lie, I was like a prayer warrior. In the middle of now, fast like twice a week at least. I'll be praying. It was like that, and that kind of helped me because I believe that everything that happens to us physically comes from the spiritual. So it's like, I'm like, I gotta pass this exam, going like I need this money for this tuition. And it worked for me.
Yeah.
That kind of made it like a smooth sail for me. It was really good.
Yeah.
So I would say that helped. But when I started my clinicals, oh god, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I lost weight, so much weight. Everyone would ask me, are you sure you're fine? Is it school?
Yeah.
And they'll used to say something, they'll tell you, if you can school in Nigeria, you can go anywhere and you'll be fine. It's
Everyone
a lie.
says that it's different.
It's so different.
It's very different. I'm anxious about when I start university too, because I know I'll have like constant clinical postings.
Yeah. But I have fun through it all. If you follow me on Instagram or my WhatsApp, even while I'm tired, I will dance.
Yeah.
Even when I'm angry or I start to feel depressed, I get up and I dance.
Yeah. Talking about depression.
Yeah. Oh, that was.
Can you like talk a bit about that, because that would really like open up like your lowest like, because the time I was depressed, I almost went crazy. I don't want to like make people scared, but I've been suicidal a few times. It's like, but I didn't do anything.
Wow, she's scared.
I didn't do anything. So guys, don't panic, okay? Don't. So let's talk about depression. Some people don't believe it exists. Mostly Africans.
it happened because obviously I left my friends in Nigeria, I left my family, my mom, my sister, like my support system, my strong support system. They were not here to help me, so it was like I was by myself. I felt out of place. I felt it was cold. I came in during the cold season, December, and imagine like transitioning from Nigeria where everything is all too. It was just sad for me, and the struggle I had to go through with working and going to school, trying to sponsor. I sponsored myself throughout college, and it was a struggle. Yeah. And the funny thing is that nobody wants to really help when it comes to like giving you money, because this is America. Obviously, people have things they're using their money to do. So it was like, I'm like, okay, this is not Nigeria. Nigeria, it's easy to tell Mama Lagbaja, oh, please help me to do this. I need food. Here, it's just different. Everybody is minding their own business. Yeah, just one man will
it's one man for yourself.
One man for yourself.
I'm going through it, guys, but you know what? I just had to do what I had to do. Like,
But it was such a I would say that I'm grateful to God that I went through that season, because it has made me the person that I am today. I learned to love myself, I learned to care for myself, and I learned to play with myself by myself. So one thing about me, if you don't know, is that I can never get bored, except I want to be bored. I'm always doing stuff. Either I'm dancing or I'm singing, or those times really helped me. And another thing, like, prayer, I already mentioned that it really helps. It really helps. And when you're reading the Word of God, it opens your eyes to see so much. And you're like, okay, even Christ, as he knows how I'm feeling, so he knows that this is how I'm feeling now. And he doesn't want, this is just a phase that will pass. And I kept telling that to myself, this is the phase that will pass. Exams, money was the biggest issue. And the stress of even going to work and then coming back to study. And then family issues and all of that. I'm sure everybody has one or two things going on in their family.
And we're young. I'm like, why are we young and going through all this? That's the question I ask myself every day. I'm like, bro, what will happen when I'm in my 30s? Like, what is gonna happen? Because I'm like, our parents are in like their 60s, and it's like, what's going on?
And one thing I found out, which is really like interesting, is that when you don't know your purpose, when you don't have a purpose, you fall into depression because you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing different things without meaning. But when you know your purpose and you have that and you hold on to that purpose, it makes your life easier, because you're meant to be doing it, you're in line. You're in line. The Word of God says that your word is a lamp unto my feet and a light to my path. You have a path. So you keep going, and then God keeps showing you the way. So it's like during those times, I said like that. I'm actually grateful that happened. That I fell into depression, because that helped me to be the kind of person I am today. Because now I can say that I know my purpose and I'm working towards it. And then it's interesting because it's like it's a fun journey. Obviously, it's not all smooth, but
it's never all smooth. It's almost impossible.
I'm just grateful.
The bumps make up like the excitement.
It does. It up. And one of the happiest days of my life was when on my graduation day, it was so funny. It was in May of this year, 2022, and I got ready. Sometimes it's like birthday, right? When you want to celebrate, you're like, oh, it's just a birthday, like it's nothing serious. But my friends, like they came through, like two of my friends came through. I didn't have anybody. My family couldn't attend my graduation. My mom is in Nigeria, and she called me and she was crying on the phone, and she was so happy, and it dawned on me that wow, I actually did this. I did 4 years. I got my BSN in like 3.5 years, which was fast because I took my prereqs like really fast. So it dawned on me. I'm like, I actually did this, and I was so happy. And she was crying and smiling and jumping and
joy is always like top notch. I remember when I finished from SBD, and my mom was so excited and happy, and I had like awards and stuff. She was even not carrying the awards. I was like, to me it was like, because I really could not stand that 3 years of my life was like so I didn't even see like how much I accomplished and all. Thanks to my partner, he really helped me understand that every little win matters. It might not be exactly what you want, but those little wins still make up your story and stuff. So
That's true. Because I had the same issue with SBDN. Because I'm like, I wasted 3 years of my life.
Yeah.
This is such a waste with so much sacrifice.
And the good thing is, looking back now, it's not really a waste.
It's
because we met people
like you.
in the love of your life.
That's right. Oh yes.
And we got stronger. SBDN made us strong. For real.
Sure.
We got stronger. So.
In case you don't know what SBDN is, School of Basic Dental Nursing in Luth, Yaraba. I don't think they. Well, that's another story. Yeah.
I think I already made a short story about it.
Okay, go watch it. Go watch the story.
Yeah. So, thank you guys so much for sticking with us. Thank you for listening to Bridget, and this is just to encourage everyone. Really, we're all going through stuff. It's impossible to not go through stuff, but you need to find a support system is very important. She had friends, she had school, she joined if you're not really too involved with work, try to get into communities in school. Try to create friendships, build new relationships. I've been screaming this in the past videos. New relationships are very important. Don't depend only on your old relationships. Don't depend only on your family, because not everyone can bear the weight of who you are.
Sure.
Because you're evolving, you're changing, so you need to balance up your life with people that will actually carry the weight of who you are, and most importantly, let God oversee everything. So guys, thank you so much. We love you.
Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like, share.
I always forget. Please enjoy. Please guys, share. I'm trying to build a community. This is not just for me. So share, subscribe. You can send your videos. I don't want it to be just me talking, and that's why Bridget is here.
That's
so
right.
everyone can share their stories.